It's been a long while since I've uploaded any videos on here. I know, I'm sorry, but one of my goals for this year is to get creating again on YouTube. So I thought what better way to start than with some vinyl decal ideas for 2023. I tend to look at Etsy and Pinterest predicts as well as interior, homeware and wedding trends to get kind of new ideas like this. However, if you sell decals in a specific industry, then do keep an eye on those as well. And of course, all of these ideas will also transfer to other products too. It doesn't necessarily have to be decals. Rich and vibrant colours. First off, there's some very vibrant colours predicted to be huge this year. So one of the most popular predictors of colour trends is Pantone, and they've said their colour of the year this year is Viva Magenta. It's such a rich red, and I think it could be used for some really lovely custom home decor decals specifically. The closest vinyl I found to that was this Oracle 651 Dark Red. If you were to listen to Etsy instead, however, they're predicting that indigo and honeycomb are going to be huge this year. Again, really rich colours that can be used for a variety of different decals. But according to Pinterest predicts, searches for burnt orange wedding themes and orange wedding centerpieces have increased recently, and wedding site Hitched predicts blue hues are going to be big. So perhaps using that orange-blue combination in wedding decals might be a good place to start. I think Tech Wrap's Impact Blue is a fairly good match for this, or Oracle 651 Traffic Blue as well. And then I thought Oracle's Golden Yellow was quite a good match for honeycomb. Although of course do check out other brands and let me know in the comments if you find any closer matches. Golden celebrations. Another interesting trend to be aware of, especially if you sell event decals, is the rise in searches for celebrations for the older generation. Obviously, so many of these will have been cancelled or postponed the past couple of years. So 2023 is looking like the year that people will go all out. So decals for 100th, 90th, 80th birthday celebrations, as well as golden and silver wedding anniversaries, would be a great thing to sell. And this could be for signs, cake toppers, scrapbooks, gift boxes, champagne flutes, and so much more. Doorway decor. If you tend to do more home-focused decals, Pinterest is predicting a huge rise in searches for front door, front garden, and hallway decorating. So this would be the perfect time to launch door decals or window decals if you don't already sell them. Also, if you sell wall decals, making smaller sets that are suitable for porches and hallways might be a good idea. Other sites have suggested that designer laundry and mudrooms are going to be another big focus for decorators this year. So if you're selling jar or bottle labels or anything that can be used to organise laundry, cleaning products, that kind of thing, just make sure they're high end and will fit in with that designer aesthetic. Budgeting and planning. A lot of people are going to be looking at finding new ways to budget and save money this year, so anything you can create to help with that is a great idea. Maybe decals for budget planners, DIY savings charts or savings challenges, or decals for money boxes perhaps. Anything to keep people on track but in a creative and stylish way. On the same sort of note, decals are obviously a great way for customers to create exactly what they want but on a budget because they're doing it partially DIY. So do be sure to remind them of that when you're marketing your products. I personally like to do a range of sizes in my decals so that if people don't want to spend too much, they can just opt for the smaller option. Postnatal gifts. Pinterest have apparently seen a massive jump in searches for new parent gifts and items to help with the postnatal period. I know I personally love making my friends things when they've just had their baby, anything that I think might help them. So if you already sell gift decals for babies and children, maybe thinking about expanding into that new parent area as well might be a good idea. This also might apply if you sell organisational decals as well. Maybe decals that parents-to-be could buy so that they're organised when the baby arrives. Encouraging words. Etsy has shared that a lot of customers have upped their searches for motivational and inspirational items. So again, decals for planners and journals, quotes for the wall and uplifting mirror decals might be some good ideas to look into, especially at the beginning of the year. Apparently art journaling for mental health and writing therapy are becoming more popular too, so be sure to keep that in mind when you're creating your designs and adding keywords to your listings. Then there's so many other trends to look at on Pinterest predicts in particular, which could relate to your niche. Everything from mushroom decor to paper crafts to a rave culture comeback. Just search Pinterest predicts to check it out, but I'll also link it in the description as well. And then as the year goes on, keep an eye on trends in shops, online, on social media, and in particular TikTok. TikTok is becoming a lot of people's first port of call when they need to search for something, even above Google sometimes apparently. And a lot of ideas and inspiration are shared on there. I've also got another video here with lots of tips and ideas for how to come up with new product and business ideas if you're stuck. And if you're completely new to selling decals, then do check out my Cricut Business for Beginners bundle. I just launched it at the end of last year and it's full of resources to help anyone who wants to open their own craft business. Again, I'll link that in the description. I hope you found that helpful. Thanks so much for watching my first video back of 2023 and Happy New Year and all the best for the year ahead. Please don't forget to like, follow and subscribe and let me know in the comments if there's any other videos you want me to do this year and I'll put them on my list.